Some folks say money is just numbers on a screen, a game of wins and losses. But that's like saying a tree is just wood. Roots, the soil, the slow, silent growth that gives it strength. The truth is, our relationship with money is a story. It's a deeply human story, not in spreadsheets in our minds. Fears, hopes, habits, quiet narratives we tell ourselves every single day. It's a story of psychology, not in the marketplace in the 6 inches between our ears. We live in a world that screams for our attention, promising quick riches, overnight success, flashy cars, sprawling mansions, symbols of wealth that are paraded before us as the ultimate prize. It creates a kind of noise, a constant, frantic pressure to do more, earn more, risk more, right now. This pressure can lead to choices born of haste and anxiety. Like a gambler chasing a losing streak, convinced the next roll of the dice will change everything. But true wealth, the kind that endures, is rarely built on a roll of the dice. The architecture of lasting financial well-being isn't constructed with flashy gambles, complex, high-stakes maneuvers. It's built with something far more powerful, yet far more subtle, a mindset. It's a way of thinking, a framework of understanding. That separates fleeting riches from generational security. Not a hot stock tip, not a winning lottery ticket, but the discipline and patience to let time do its work. It's about building a fortress of financial peace, brick by steady brick, year after patient year. In the timeless wisdom of Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money, we find a map. It's not a treasure map leading to a hidden chest of gold, but something more valuable, a guide to understanding ourselves. It lays bare the 10 fundamental rules that govern this inner world of finance, principles that the truly wealthy live by, often without ever speaking of them. These aren't secrets for the privileged few, they are universal truths, available to anyone willing to listen, to learn, and to look beyond the noise toward the quiet, powerful horizon of the long game. They say Albert Einstein once called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. It's a force so powerful, yet so misunderstood. It often operates in plain sight, mistaken for something slow or insignificant. To grasp its power, you don't need a degree in finance. Think of a single snowball at the top of a very long hill. You give it a gentle push. At first, it barely moves. It picks up just a dusting of fresh snow with each rotation. For a long time, it seems like nothing much is happening. It remains a small, unimpressive ball of snow, easily overlooked. But as it continues its journey down that long, gentle slope, a quiet magic begins. The snow it collects adds to its size. That allows it to collect even more snow with every turn. Its growth is no longer linear, it's exponential. The progress in the second half will dwarf everything that happened in the first. What started as a handful becomes a small boulder, then a force of nature, then an unstoppable avalanche. Its final size is not from one big event, it's countless, tiny, accumulated additions over a great distance. This is compounding. It's not about finding the perfect investment that doubles overnight. It's about consistency, the unremarkable day-after-day process of earning a return, and then earning a return on those returns. It's the interest on your interest. It's the dividends from your dividends. It rewards not genius, but patience. The most critical ingredient is not the initial amount, nor even the rate of return. The most powerful variable is time. Many people chase spectacular returns, hoping to strike it rich with one brilliant move. They want the avalanche without the long roll down the hill. But history tells a different story. Consider Warren Buffett. A vast majority of his fortune was earned after his 50th birthday. He has been a great investor for nearly 3/4 of a century. His secret is not just skill, but endurance. He gave his snowball the longest hill imaginable. Now, imagine two investors. First, a financial wizard earning 12% annually. They start at 30 and stop adding at 40. Second, an average investor earning 8%. They start at 20 and contribute every year until 60. One has sporadic brilliance, the other has unwavering consistency. For the first decade, the wizard seems to be winning big. Their portfolio explodes, leaving the second far behind. The wizard feels they've outsmarted the market. They sit back and watch their genius. The second investor looks foolish. But the race is a marathon, not a sprint. As years turn into decades, a shift begins. The wizard grows from a fixed base. The second keeps adding fuel every year. New savings compound alongside everything before. The gap begins to close. Slowly at first, then with speed. 8% on a growing principal unleashes true compounding over decades. The tortoise has an engine the hare never accounted for. By 60, the result is profound. The second investor, with lower return but longer habit, ends up larger. Their victory came from showing up year after year, letting the mathematics of time do the work. Small, consistent actions over a lifetime will almost always beat sporadic wins. The slow, patient path is the surest one to wealth. In the grand theatre of personal finance, investing often gets the starring role. It's glamorous. It's exciting. It promises growth and prosperity. We spend countless hours searching for the right stocks, the right funds, the right strategies to maximize our returns. But in doing so, we often overlook the humble, uncelebrated hero of the story: savings. Investing is how you put your money to work. Saving gives you the money to put to work. More than that, your savings rate is the one lever you have absolute, unequivocal control over. You cannot control the stock market's daily gyrations. You cannot command interest rates to rise or fall. You cannot predict the next economic boom or bust. These are forces of nature, as wild and unpredictable as the weather. Chasing higher returns often means venturing into these storms, taking on more risk, exposing yourself to factors completely outside your influence. But your savings rate? That is determined by two things and two things only: your income, your ego. It is the gap between what you earn and what you choose to spend. It is the most direct and reliable path to building wealth. A high savings rate does something far more important than just providing capital for investments. It builds a moat around your life. It creates a buffer that gives you options, flexibility, resilience in the face of life's inevitable surprises. When you have a healthy cushion of savings, a job loss is a setback, not a catastrophe. An unexpected medical bill is an inconvenience, not a financial death sentence. It grants you the freedom to change careers, to wait for the right opportunity instead of grasping at the first one, to walk away from a bad situation. It buys you time. It buys you peace of mind. This is the true power of living below your means. It's not about deprivation or miserliness. It's about control. It's about intentionally designing your life so that your happiness is not tied to the next purchase or the next lifestyle upgrade. Someone who saves 25% of a modest income has more control over their destiny than a high earner who spends every dollar they make. The first person is building a foundation of security, brick by brick. The second is living on a financial tightrope, where one misstep, one gust of wind, could lead to a devastating fall. The modern world relentlessly pushes an idea that to get wealthier, you must earn more. This relentless upward pressure on income often comes with pressure to increase your spending. As the paycheck grows, so does the house, the car, the vacations, the lifestyle. This is what's known as lifestyle inflation, and it is a golden cage. You run faster and faster on the treadmill, earning more and more, only to find that your financial security hasn't actually improved. You've simply raised the stakes, increasing your dependency on that high income continuing forever. Contrast this with the mindset of focusing on your savings rate. This approach flips the equation on its head. Instead of chasing ever higher returns in the market, which is fraught with risk and uncertainty, you focus on widening the gap between what you earn and what you spend. This is a game you are far more likely to win. Finding an extra 1% return in the market is incredibly difficult and often requires taking on significant risk. But finding a way to save an extra 1% of your income, for most people that is entirely achievable through small, conscious choices. This isn't to say that earning more isn't good. It is. But its power is only unleashed if you can resist the temptation to let your spending rise in lockstep. The real magic happens when you can increase your income while keeping your lifestyle relatively constant. Every additional dollar earned then goes directly toward your freedom, toward building that fortress of security. This discipline is a form of wealth that money alone can't buy. It's the quiet satisfaction of knowing that your future is secure, not because of a soaring stock portfolio, but because of your own deliberate, consistent habits. Ultimately, your savings rate is the ultimate defense against the unpredictable nature of life and markets. It provides a margin of safety that high returns alone cannot. While chasing returns is about offense, a strong savings rate is about defense. In the long game of wealth, a good defense is what keeps you in the game long enough for your offense to work. It's the difference between building your house on the shifting sands of market performance and building it on the solid rock of your own discipline. One is a gamble, the other is a guarantee of long-term security. Now, let's talk about something that works like gravity. It's always there, pulling things in the right direction, even when you're not paying attention. They call it compounding. It's a simple idea, really. Imagine you plant a single seed, water it with steady saving, give it time. Compounding builds quietly, and your future.